You're on.
Hello everyone, I am here with your Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Today we are going to start with Matthew chapter 8, verses 18 through 34. I'll let you know when Jesus' words start and stop. There's not that many, there's just a few. That's why I'll tell you when they start and stop. Because there's only a few mixed in here and there. So let's go ahead and begin. When Jesus saw the crowd around him, he gave orders to cross the other side of the lake. Then a teacher of the law came to him and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Jesus replied, these are Jesus' words, "Foxes have dens and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." That's stopping Jesus' words for now. Another disciple said to him, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." But Jesus told him, these are Jesus' words, "Follow me and let the dead bury their own dead." And that's stopping Jesus' words again. Then he got into the boat and his disciples followed him. Suddenly a ferocious storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him, saying, "Lord, save us. We're going to drown." He replied, these are Jesus' words, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" And that's ending Jesus' words. Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." When he arrived at the other side in the region of the Gadarenes, 2 demon-possessed men coming from the tombs met him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. "What do you want with us, Son of God?" they shouted. "Have you come here to torture us before the appointed time?" Some distance from them a large herd of pigs was feeding. The demons begged Jesus, "If you drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs." He said to them, Jesus' words, "Go." In Jesus' words. So they came out and went into the pigs, and the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and died in the water. Those tending the pigs ran off, went into the town and reported all this, including what had happened to the demon-possessed men. Then the whole town went out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. And you wonder why they wanted Jesus to leave when you think they would think he'd done such a good thing. But yet it like scared them or upset them in some way. That they want him to leave instead. I don't understand that. And also, in the New International Version here, and in Matthew, in the New International Version, it says men, but in others it says it was just one man. That's why I said it's, always slightly different. Okay, so now we are going to read Psalm 10, verses 1 through 15. Why, Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? In his arrogance, the wicked man hunts down the weak, who are caught in the schemes he devises. He boasts about the cravings of his heart. He blesses the greedy and reviles the Lord. In his pride, the wicked man does not seek him. In all his thoughts, there is no room for God. His ways are always prosperous. Your laws are rejected by him. He sneers at all his enemies. He says to himself, nothing will ever shake me. He swears no one will ever do me harm. His mouth is full of lies and threats. Trouble and evil are under his tongue. He lies in wait near the villages. From ambush he murders the innocent. His eyes watch in secret for his victims. Like a lion in cover he lies in wait. He lies in wait to catch the helpless. He catches the helpless and drags them off in his net. His victims are crushed, they collapse, they fall under his strength. He says to himself, God will never notice. He covers his face and never sees. Arise, Lord, lift up your hand, O God. Do not forget the helpless. Why does the wicked man revile God? Why does he say to himself, he won't call me to account? But you, God, see the trouble of the afflicted. You consider their grief and take it in hand. The victims commit themselves to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked man. Call the evildoer to account for his wickedness, that would not otherwise be found out. And that is where we're going to stop with Psalm 10 today, verses 1 through 15. And ending today's Bible reading is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 7 and 8. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Okay, guys, that was our Bible reading. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. Let me get out our book here. Remember. Didn't I ask the one about tax collector yesterday? Because you asked me about Levi and
I think so.
so I believe, unless I'm mistaken, the homework question should have been, which disciple encountered Jesus for the first time on the road to Damascus? And his name then would have been Saul. Or you can refer to him now as Paul. So that would have been it. And if it was not the homework question, then it would have been, which follower of Jesus was a tax collector before becoming Jesus' disciple? Then it would have been Matthew, or Levi, whichever you would have called him then. Okay, and tonight's question is, which disciple denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed? All right, so that is our homework question for tonight. Now, let's go over our prayer requests. They are the same. Please keep Lonnie Doze Jr. and his family in your prayers. Jimmy Myers, Abby Myers and Rhonda Karshner, Sherman Crabtree, Layla and her son Emil, Michelle Watkins, Judy Thompson, Cindy and Jim Welsh, Dora Carper, Garnet Boyer, Randy Post, Barb Post, the family of Stephanie Holstein and friends of Stephanie Holstein, Sammy, Paco, Jim Mitchell, April and Linda Thacker, and Melody Stanley. Okay guys, if you would like to subscribe, it should be in somewhere down here at the bottom in the left hand corner. And if you'd like to watch another random video, it should be up here in the right hand somewhere. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.